Byron Cowart is a defensive tackle on the Patriots whose first season was Tom Brady's final season. And when Cowart was asked about the return of Brady this year in Week 4, he said, "We ain't welcoming him. We just got to play him. There ain't going to be no damn ceremony for him or nothing like that." So, with that as the context, Domonique, what should the Patriots do for Tom Brady when he returns in Week 4?
Pressure him, sack him, maybe watch a couple of his practices. I don't know, get in his face. Like, it's not time for celebration, I don't think. Like, after he retires and he comes back, after that, and he is, I don't know, 60 years old, you can celebrate him then, give him a video and all that other stuff. I think the fans should cheer for him when they call his name coming out, but I don't think they should stop the game and do some sort of celebration and play a tribute video. I don't care how many Super Bowls he's won. That's not what it's about when he shows up there to play a game.
That is not what I expected you to say at all, and I don't agree. Let me bring the rest of the crew in here. Let me see what Rob Ninkovich says. Ninko, what do you think that the Patriots should do when your old teammate Tom Brady comes back?
How about the old saying of killing with kindness? So Tom comes out of the tunnel. He has no idea. He's getting ready to go. And all of a sudden, the banner drops. The big video prompter comes up with a beautiful video of Tom running out on the field, and they retire number 12, and he's crying, and he's upset, and he's so happy, and then all of a sudden, he's getting sacked by somebody. So it's the trickery and foolery, and then attacking the throat, coming with some aggression. So for me, I say killing with kindness. Be very nice, be complimentary, retire the number, drop the banner, the lights, the fireworks, and then attack.
That's worse. It's disingenuine. Like, it's not. That is much worse. I'm just gonna. You came here for a fight. I gotta fight for you. You're not gonna pretend like I like you. I'm not with all that lying.
So he's saying they should engage in, if you will excuse the expression, tomfoolery in this particular case. Graziano, what is the precedent here?
I just like Ninko, would they drop the banner like just pre-snap on like a 3rd and long? Like is that strategic to try and get it set? I like this idea. Look, the first thought I had was when Peyton Manning went back to Indianapolis with the Broncos. They did like a little short tribute video before the game, and he was out there and he kind of gave the wave of the hand to the fans and all that kind of stuff. And I thought maybe something like that. But the difference, there's a key difference. Peyton Manning was released by the Indianapolis Colts so they could move in a different direction, whereas Tom Brady left the Patriots by his choice. They would have had him back, and he decided he wanted to go elsewhere. So I wonder if that factors in, especially as it pertains to the people who make the final decisions on everything up there.
Yeah, whose names are Robert Kraft. And I'll be fast. I don't think there's anywhere in the world Kraft doesn't do something. But super quick, Ninko, who wants that game more? Bill Belichick or Tom Brady? Who desperately wants to win that game more?
Man, this is tough. Hold on, let me check my phone. I might get a text message. Listen, Tom just won a Super Bowl. Tom just, he literally just got off a boat throwing the trophy like boat to boat. So I'm sure Bill wants it a little bit more. Come on, man. Like Tom has just won a Super Bowl. I'm sure Tom wants it just as bad. This is a really tough one. They're both super competitive guys. I'll go Bill. Bill wants it. He wants it.
You think he'd give up one of his Super Bowls to go in there to Foxborough and beat Belichick and the Patriots on that Sunday night?
A Super Bowl, a ring? Oh, man. You know what? I think that winning in February, a Super Bowl ring versus winning in the first 4 weeks of the season don't even compare. So I don't think he'd give up a Super Bowl ring. I know that's Tom just probably being the competitor saying he'd give up a Super Bowl ring for that, but I don't think so. Once you get a Super Bowl ring, you're not giving that thing up. So I don't believe that for a second.
All right, then will he feel Super Bowl-esque motivation? Will this be like a Super Bowl for him going back there to take on Bill and Bob Kraft and everybody else?
He's going to be jacked up, yeah. So I'm going to put that up there with the playoff Super Bowl level of anticipation and excitement. I'm sure he probably won't sleep. He's going to be doing extra film study. He'll do like 2 tunnel runouts and doing his arm pumps and the let's goes and, the screaming. So I anticipate a very amped up and excited Tom Brady, that's for sure.
What do you anticipate, Domonique?
I think that I want to go back to the trade Super Bowl conversations because I think Tom Brady would trade 2 rings in order to beat Bill Belichick in the Super Bowl. He'd give back 2 if he could get the Pats in the Super Bowl this year and lead a game-winning drive on Bill Belichick's defense. Tom Brady is trading in 2 rings for that opportunity. I promise you that.
I agree. He's in that unique place, Ninko, where he can actually he can
so
think
many.
those thoughts. You know, I've got 7 of them already at home, so I could give up 1 or 2 for this or that. I like that scenario. What do you think, Nink?
I don't listen for 2 rings, maybe for 2 to have that set up where he'd be playing against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I can tell you this though, nobody could afford that ticket because if it was the Patriots in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady playing the Patriots, I couldn't afford it. Neek, you couldn't afford it. Maybe Mike.
Sure.
I think Greeny could afford it.
Yeah, Greeny can buy us all in, but he's not giving up the Tampa Super Bowl. He's not giving up the Falcons Super Bowl. He's giving up a couple of those early ones. That 2001 Super Bowl when it was all defense.
the Vinatieri Super Bowl. Yeah.
He's tossing those rings in the river. He doesn't want those. He's giving those up immediately in order to have the opportunity to win one against Belichick. I promise you, he doesn't even care about those rings.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.